Now you can hear me. Okay. All right. Now it's clear. We're waiting for Mantosh. Archita, can you let us know where Mantosh is? Archita? All right. Perfect. Cool. So we can start with the panel discussion. So, yes, you can see me clearly. Am I visible? Mantosh, if you can be a bit away from the screen, can you all see me clearly? It's better. I have put the screen a bit away. Okay. So Renu says welcome to all the panelists. So now, so yes, today we are celebrating Children's Day. There are two interpreters, Shivoy and Nida, who will be doing the voice interpretation. Okay, just to let you all know. So first we are going to start with Kavita. If you can share a bit about yourself, your name, place, and then we'll move to the next panelist. Hello, my name is Kavita Jangir. That's my sign name. I am from Rajasthan, right now in Pune, Maharashtra. I'm class 6 student, part of the Orjet Foundation. Wonderful. Next we have Meet Patel. Yes, so my name is MET Meet Patel. I am from Gujarat, Ahmedabad. That's my sign name. I'm a class 10 student and I'm also part of Orjet Foundation. Great. Next we have Archita. Can you see me clearly? Yes, so my name is ARCHTIA, Archita Dubey. That's my sign name. I am from Odisha, Happy and School. I'm in class 6th. Great, nice to have you, Archita. Next, Mantosh. Hello, hi, that's me, Mantosh. That's my sign name. My name is Mantosh Tandi. I'm studying at the Happy and School for the Deaf in Odisha. Great. Last but not least, Riya. My name is Riya. That's my sign name. I'm from Maharashtra, Nasik. I'm a class 8 student. All right, okay. So happy to have you all, sweet children, here. So, yes, now we will start with the questions. So, who's going to go first? So, first, we will start with you, Kavita. And we will only have you on the spotlight. Rest of you, you can still be here with your videos on. Once we are asking you questions, then we will have you on spotlight. Welcome, Kavita. And these are going to be quite simple and fun questions, not too hard. So, the first question to you is, if you could have any superpower. Yes, correct, superpower. Just like we have Superman, Spider Man. So, what would it be? And how would you, Kavita, use it to help others and save and make the society a better place? So, would you like to let us know? Yes. So, I see in deaf schools, I would like to have superpowers where I can provide them access. And parents, what about access? What kind of access? So, the power that the children that they can understand what the teachers are teaching. Like when the teachers speak and the children do not understand, so they can learn and get educated. Okay, understood. So you want access to education. Okay. Then secondly, so parents who are hearing, who have deaf children, they always force them to get hearing aids or cochlear implants and force them to speak. They must give them the option of ISL as well. They can go for speech therapy, but also build the foundation of Indian Sign Language. So you say like it's fine that they give different communication options, right? They must not stop them from learning ISL. Okay, and what else? That's it. That's it. Anything else? Okay. So these two things you talked about, education and how would you save? So yes, one more thing that came to my mind. In jobs also, they always employ hearing people, but what about deaf people? So they must employ and be open to employability to deaf people. They always say, how will we communicate with deaf people? But there are different kind of solutions that they can use, like having interpreters. So first you said education, second you said hearing aids, and then you talked about employment. So how would you save through your superpowers? Can you please sign again? So like we are superpower. Like you said, you could have superpowers so that way you ever you went, you could give access and you will be able to make everyone aware that children can also learn ISL. And in jobs also, deaf people can be employed. So what kind of superpower that can bring that change and save the society? Well, not just employing them, but also giving that equity to trying so that everybody makes an inclusive society, to not give up, to value ISL, to be receptive and accepting ISL and valuing it. Okay. Then second question to you, Kavita. So you have seen like different kind of inventions that have brought revolution, like the invention of the light bulb. So what would you invent to make a world a better place? So right now I see like there are different kind of technologies. I think in the coming future there would be like something and on your palms only with which you can control everything. So what kind of invention that will be, Kavita? So maybe like wherever you are, if they need urgently, like, and you want to work remotely or anything, so rather than traveling all the way there, there would be this teleportation device. Oh, you think that could be there? Yeah, I think in the coming future something like that can save time. And secondly, like if you're in a vehicle, so yeah, same thing. Like the vehicles would be obsolete. The teleportation device would help us to travel along. And for deaf people, I would suggest that when you meet hearing people, they always start speaking and they say it's very difficult to sign with them. And then when we try to read and write to them, they are not able to comprehend. So then, if we want, we can have interpreters on demand. On the spot, the interpreter would be teleported there. So, yes, you're hoping something like a teleportation device can come there. So, good. Thank you for answering the two questions. So, now we will move to the next panelist. Thank you. Kavita is done. Next, we have Meet. All right, Meet. Hello, how are you doing? Doing good. Are you ready? So we are going to ask you so many questions. Are you nervous? No, no, no. I'm confident. So it's a very tough question, okay? Like, don't be afraid. Wow, nice to see your confidence. So can you see me clearly? Yes, 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 we can see it clearly. Can you see me clearly? All right. Okay, so first, let's start with the first question. Okay, so Meet, right now, you see in India, there are so many leaders. And if you become a leader, like the Prime Minister of India, Meet, you're the leader of the country, the PM. So what rules would you make to help kids be happier? So what I see right now, so like if I become the PM, I see children who are poor from the rural background. I want to encourage them so that they are more open to learn and be educated. So wait, so can you see us clearly? Yes. Yes. Please go ahead, Meet. Okay, all right, continue. So yes, the people who are daily wage workers, and people always sympathize with them, but I want to like bring about the change that they get that part to be of the society and create a budget so that they can come to that equal parting in the society. Then secondly, make an inclusive technology. This technology that will come will bring that change. So in India, like all over the world, we see technological advancement are being done, but in India, it's not happening. Like all the experts move out of India. Like the CEO of Google is also Indian. Why are they going away? Why do they move to US? I want them to come here. They learn from here and then they build up their economy. So I want, as the leader of the country, that the education system, the technological advancement, to fund all those things so that whatever at any place, corporates, factories, offices, nobody leaves the country, but we Indians stay in India and make our country proud. And one more thing, in the deaf community, so like for example, eco, hearing people know about all those things, there's ecology, they get access to everything, the quality of education. But for deaf education, it's really bad. And deaf people do not have access to information also, and technological advancement are beginning, but they do not get access to all those things. So I want that if it comes there, for example, there's a river, rainwater harvesting system, or for example, water cycle. Deaf children do not get access to science also. So like science and education, all those things they get imparted. So you want the children to be happier, to get access to education and all those things. So yes, through technology we can do those things. And I know if they get access to all this information, they will be skilled later on. Where are deaf experts in the field of science? So I want them to be scientists, just as equal to hearing people. Hearing people know so much about artificial intelligence and its advancement, but deaf people do not know about it. So I do want them to be on par so that they can have access to technology. I hope that we can have a deaf leader as you, PM, in the future. So my second question to you is, who is someone you admire and what would you want to learn from them? If you can let us know, be it deaf or hearing. So my role model is Manan. Earlier, like my signing skills were really less. I would only just sign words, but I saw he encouraged me, he pushed me and to grow and build my signing skills. So yes. And secondly, Manan, I want to thank him, especially founding Orchid Foundation. If I was not part of it, I did not know about social media. So he started Orchid Foundation and social media content also is spreading. People are more aware about ISIL and Manan always comes forward and he supports us. He says like be confident, do not give up. And Rajesh Keetkar also. So MBM News, like I get full access to ISIL. So that's really great. I see all those stories and understand what all my lacking points are there and to know more about the world. So yes, what about hearing role models? No, I don't have any hearing role models. So Manan and Rajesh ji, these two are my role models. Okay. So these were the two questions to you, Meet. Thank you so much for answering. Now you can leave and we will have the next panelist. And
Yeah,
that is Archita.
sure. I'll take over, sure. Okay, so all good. Archita, right? This is your sign name, right? Yes, yes. Okay, now I'm going to ask you a very difficult question. Are you okay? Are you ready with that? Yeah, yeah, I'm okay. Okay, good then. Now let me ask you the question. One second. Okay, so what do you think you would like to do when you grow up? And what kind of skills do you think you will need? Yeah, so I want to become a teacher. I aim to become a teacher. I would want to take up D.Ed and try becoming a teacher and teach a lot of kids. Yeah, that is what I aim to become. So why? What is the reason that you desire to become a teacher? Not any other school, the same school, Happy Hand School? Yes, yes. Yeah, now that you have a desire to become a teacher, what are the kinds of skills that you would want to develop? Yeah, so I would develop something that so that I could match with the required, position, something that could help me build in becoming a teacher. But what is the skill that you would want to build? Now that you aspire to become a teacher, like what is the subject? For instance, science or any such subjects? Yeah, it's maths. Oh, are you sure? Is it maths? Yes, yes. I would want to teach on various concepts and aspects of maths and give more clarity on the same. And this is the second question I'm asking. Now, what's that one talent that makes you unique? Is it related to the job? No, no. It's like now you have spoken about what you aspire to become. The next thing I'm asking is about a specific talent of yours. That's something different from the rest. One second. I think your video is frozen. Yeah, you can continue. Okay. I am not sure. Okay, let me give you an example about myself. Like earlier, yeah, we used to calculate. We used to calculate numbers and find out the addition, subtraction, like 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. But now people do it very fast, right? There are certain skills that people can develop. So that's a talent. So what is yours? Can you explain again clearly? Half. Okay.
I'm more comfortable with fractions where you
Fractions.
deduct and get the parts.
Yes. Okay. So now let's have Mantosh. Yes. All good. Let's start. Okay. Yeah. Don't worry. I'll ask my first question. So in Happy Hand School, like what's something new that you've learned recently and that which made you feel proud? Okay, something that I've learned. Yeah, so at Happy Hand School, like there must be something like new concepts that you've learned and that made you feel proud. And what is that thing? Yeah, so when
Teachers are helping us to teach in ISL. What was that sign you were doing, Mantosh? For example, like parents are there, family relations, and people relations, all those things and things. Connecting all those topics together and doing that grammar, sentence structure. So they showed us in the basic, and now I'm in class 7th, and now I know I can write properly also. We do our discussions together. I share with my friends what I learned. So I feel that that has really impacted me. If I did not get that proper access to education, I wouldn't have been motivated. I would have just sitting idle. But my brain, my cognitive development still happens, and they give us homework also. So we keep learning new things. So even after 1 hour of class, in the evening also we do the work on ourselves. When teacher give us, then we are like, okay, now we have to think on our own. And when we show them, then they're like, oh wow, Mantosh, you are working so hard. So throughout the day, we are learning so much. I'm really happy. I'm not facing any challenge in education, so I'm really happy.
okay, so if there is no teacher, would you be able to do that?
No, without the
Uh,
guidance, I wouldn't have grown up with that. So I would face a lot of challenges, how to read and write, communicate. But when the teachers were there, they're teaching us in proper sign language. I know, I believe that I can be successful. So yes, I want to thank them so that after the coming generation also they can benefit from our learnings.
okay, that's good. Yeah, now I'm asking you the second question. So, if you could be any animal, for example, a dog or any bird, so which animal would you choose to become and why?
Can you ask the question again?
Okay, let me clarify. Yeah, you just forget that you're Mantosh for a while
I
and
changed into an
imagine,
animal.
yeah. So, be it any animal, dog or any bird or any animal for that matter. So, choose an animal that you wish to become and why. Explain why. Is your video frozen? One second. Okay, let's wait. I think there's some network issue from Mantosh's side. Yeah, yeah. Now is it better? Yeah, it's better. Okay, let me repeat the question again. Okay, let's wait for a bit. Okay, it's better now.
Yeah.
You want me to repeat the question
No,
again?
it just freezes like this. Now let's see how these 2 hours are going to go.
Okay, okay. Fine, no problem. So let me repeat the question again. So now forget that you're Mantosh for a while and imagine that you are an animal. It could be elephant, dog, or any wild animal, or it could be a bird. So if you want to choose to be any kind of animal, which one would that be and why? For example, I am Renu, so I forget that I'm Renu for a while and I choose to become an elephant. Why? Because it is powerful, it is strong. So yeah, something of that sort. So which animal would that be if you would want to
Okay,
choose?
all right. Thank you for the question. As Mantosh, I would like to stay same.
One second, I think your video is frozen.
Beach.
Frozen, frozen,
Freeze,
yes.
freeze, 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 freeze. Again, it froze.
Is it okay now, Mantosh? You can try rejoining again.
You want me to leave and then join again?
Yeah. If you can see clearly, then it's fine.
Was my video freezing? Oh, oh, wait.
Now is it better?
I hope you can see me clearly.
Did you see me signing the second question?
Yeah, I understood the question.
Will
So
you be
yeah,
able to
I
answer
would
now?
want to be you, but if I wanted to be an animal, I would like to be a dog. I see dogs are so good,
Dog. Okay.
fun. They are so cute, they are so sweet. I love petting them also. And dogs do not need to be dangerous. I see whenever like I pet them, I connect with them so easily. And I see that dogs are also there, our best friend, which help us. So dogs are really good and they are man's best friend. And if you tell them, and they would like then also they have their own way to communicate. And if I make some voice, they would like come and save me also, protect me. So yes, dogs are my favorite animal and I would love to be
Oh, you
a dog.
like dogs.
And at Happy Hand School also we have dogs here.
Which color?
So there are three dogs. One is white. The two are in white. Three
White.
white.
Okay.
But wait,
Oh,
wait, wait,
all
wait.
three
One,
same.
one,
All
one.
three
Two are
same.
white. One is black. But two have two are big and one is small, cute puppy. The
Ah,
black
cute
one.
one. Okay. So, yeah, all of them your friends.
But the puppy, the black one is my favorite, the cutest, and I sometimes feed them also.
Okay, so you're done? Yeah, thank you. We are done with the questions for you. Um, I'll just be back. I'll just change the location.
Charu says Renu is just moving to a more well lit place. Since Renu is moving, Charu is saying, so can you all see me? So you can get creative, make some content, share it with your social media, and we will share it on our Hera Millions social media handles so people can see like deaf people are so creative. And on this Children's Day, I hope you all are ready. Renu, over to you.
Okay, now we have finished with the four panelists, and now we have Ria. Okay, can you see me clearly? Yes, it's clear. Okay, so let me ask you the question. So I'm going to add on a few more questions and ask you five questions. Is that okay? No, no, I was just kidding. It'll be two questions only. So, if you could go on an adventure anywhere in the world, where would you go and what would you do there? Yeah, so the place that I would love to visit and go on an adventure is US, America, because that's quite a good place and different kind of food, cuisine, and yeah, there's something different there, and I would want really love to go there. And also their language, English, here in Kerala, here in India, Maharashtra, Kerala, and different states like in India, we use a lot of different languages, but over there, it's like one standard language they use, that's English. So that's something I like. And with regards to job, I don't find any kind of challenges they face over there. Here, I've seen people struggling to find a job. So there is full accessibility there. Here, we lack accessibility. So I would love that to be equal here as well. So why do you feel that okay, you find that over there are no challenges when it comes to sign language communication? Yeah, like there over there it's like complete, there's complete accessibility and complete usage of sign language, and here it isn't the same. It's not the same scenario. And I would want to learn about certain things, like how to set up something of my own, so that I would want to learn there. Okay, so you're going to start something of your own in the future. Your parents would be supportive. Yes, yes, of course. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, so now, Ria, what would you want to teach adults about what it means to be a kid? What makes us happy? What makes the
Y-
kids happy?
Yes, so adults are always focused on their mobile phones, and we ask them to play with us. We want to do interactive activities, and when we are not able to comprehend what's written in the books, we ask them, "Can you please come and help me understand this topic?" And I would love them to encourage us to be more curious, help us to translate the content into ourselves. So it's more important to share the knowledge and not just be addicted to phones. The phone should be gone, and new ideas will only come up when we interact.
Is that the only one thing? Anything else?
That's it. That's it.
No, no, you have it. You can, there are many things. You can give it a thought.
Yeah, yeah. So adults are always on the phone, and then those negative effects will also come on the children. We will be always inclined towards the phones. So it's harmful. Then you will get spectacles, your eyes will strain. So, yes, it's important that we communicate with each other and not always be addicted to phones. So, yes, that connection needs to be there.
All right. Okay, good. Thank you. We are done with the questions. So now we have we did question all the five panelists, and what we are done with it. So what's ahead? Now we have these five panelists, but also we can have a discussion and also share our perspectives. So all the five
Kavita,
panelists.
Kavita, Meet, Archita, Mantosh, and Ria.
Okay. Everyone there? Yes. One more? No. Fine. Perfect. Okay. Now we had questions for, we had individual questions earlier, and now we'll be talking about experiences and discussing on the same, and also, you all can share your perspectives. There is nothing right, wrong, but yeah, you can share whatever it is. So, why is it important to know the difference between good touch and bad touch? So, there are certain, yeah, it's different, and it's important to know. Are you all aware of it? Good touch and bad touch? Good touch means, for example, now, I'm a student and the teacher calls me and touches here near the hand, then that's a good touch. But if it touches near the chest, then it's a bad touch. This is a good touch, but there is a difference. And why is it important to know? Let's have a discussion. Who would want to volunteer first?
Mantosh, I would like to explain.
It could be your perspective, whatever you feel like sharing.
Okay, I hope you can see me clearly. So it's different for boys and girls. So it's better that when you're tapping and calling out someone. So with women, it's very sensitive touching on the chest. So it's different for boys and girls. So they need to complain also. They can complain to the teachers or their family members if a bad touch happens. And if they want to file a case, they can go to the police also if it's related to molestation. And if a person keeps repeatedly doing that, so that person needs to be punished. And it should not be taken lightly. And we need to respect both boys and girls and their boundaries.
Okay. So, Ria, you said that's right. Okay, everyone agrees. Okay. Let me continue with the same question. So, good touch and bad touch, yeah, you know the difference. So, I, being a woman, and if what if the person is a relative, like my uncle, and if he touches, so is that right?
No, 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 not allowed, not allowed,
But
no.
he's my uncle, right? Okay, one by one. Answer. Ria, yes.
Dear. So even if it's a close relative, you can't do that thing. It's your personal space, and you still cannot give them that permission. If they want to get our attention, they can tap on our shoulder. And if they are being too friendly, hugging us tightly or playing with our cheeks, so yeah, that's a bad touch. So that's called bad touch. So you have to be careful. Keep distance.
Okay. Even pulling your cheeks is a bad touch. Even hugging is a bad touch.
It depends, yes, the kind of hug and how they're doing it.
Okay, let's look on the different perspectives. So if an old person pulls your cheek, so is that right? Is that a good touch or bad touch?
There
Confusion?
is a thin line, yes. You have to
Hmm.
see what you're not comfortable with.
Okay, so yeah, it depends on the situation, of course. Yeah, good touch. This is good touch, but this is bad touch. Yeah, there is a difference, and it is important to know that. So you have to share uh, and about this thing in your circle, and yeah, keep supporting each other. Okay. Okay, now moving on to the second question. Yeah, so yeah, now you see like there are a lot of distractions when it comes to kids these days. And how can we encourage children to enjoy reading? Who would want to answer?
Meet. It's the responsibility of the parents also that they do not give the children mobile phones at a very young age. So it's better that you hand them books at the age of 5 to 6 so that They are addicted to books and not phones.
Oh, that's right, wrong. What do you all feel?
Correct,
Right.
correct, right.
Yeah, it's the parents' responsibility not to provide phones.
It's better that they show
Yeah,
them that reading is fun, and then the children will connect with books. They can give some time to use mobile phones, but to reduce screen time and more book time.
okay, okay. So, what if you're now that you all are here, me, Mantosh, Ria. So, for example, you have your friend using phone a lot. So, what would you do to help them come out of it?
Let that person cry. Let them cry. Give them books. Snatch the phone away. And then later on, they will be able to do it. You have to take it. You have to be a bit strict so that the child starts reading. And that habit
Right,
of
right,
using
right.
phone will go away.
Meet, you're right. Okay,
Yeah, yes. It's important that you give another activity also. When you take away the phone, then you replace it with some fun activity that challenges the child's mind. If you take away the phone, they will be sitting idly. So you need to give activities also.
okay, Kavita.
Kavita. So, like, if you're constantly on the phone, then you won't know, like, what are the other ways to enjoy. And when you take away the phone, the child will be aggressive, get angry. So, the child will also separate themselves, isolate. So, you need to do self learning also, that balance your
Good,
time, that you need to be part of different group and play with
good,
your
good.
friends also.
Yeah, nice idea. Um, any more ideas? Like any more ways?
Mantosh
Any other
says
ways?
yes, like adults themselves know, right? They need to set some rules. But when we see the adults who are in high classes, they need to advise their other peers, the younger students, share their experiences. Like it's important that you get together, socialize. Do not completely be away from technology, but it's important that you strike a balance. So do not leave. If you have the knowledge, share it with others. So if you see, oh, this person always had the same habit, leave him. He's just like that. No, reduce the time with the phone slowly, gradually, and then also give them the other places. Because technology helps us, right? Like on weekends, we can video call and chat with our friends. So it's not like phone
Good,
is really
good, good.
bad. So we need to create that balance.
Yeah, done. You're done, Mantush.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. Thank you.
Uh,
Kavita. Kavita.
Kavita.
So when you take away the phone, the child gets bored. So it's important that if the child is ignoring everything else, they see that, okay, the other ways are also important. We need to grow and be successful. So from younger age only, the children need to be advised that they need to understand the harmful effects of using too much phone. And you need to let them know, hey, what you want to achieve in your life. So you will suffer, like you won't get job and all those things. So
Yeah,
you need
yeah.
to like build other
Uh,
skills to be successful. Then the child will themselves understand and learn.
Understood, understood. Good. So, Archita, this is your sign, right? Yeah.
So when children are given phones, you should not just let them be. You need to create some boundaries and time limits on using phones because later on then the child will face challenges. So you must encourage them to read and also build here ISL skills.
Good, good. Okay, I'm satisfied enough with the answers. Thank you. We have a third question now. Okay, this is something like similar to the first question we had. So, me being a girl child or anyone in your relatives or your neighbor, and if you experience a bad touch, whom would you complain to, or whom would you express your grievance to? Who would want to answer? Yeah, Ria, you just hold on. Archita, would you want to take it up? Yeah,
So when a bad touch happens, then
teacher.
we can go to our teachers directly. You can go to the principal or the teacher, some elder
Okay, the
who
higher
you trust.
authority. Okay, okay.
If it's difficult, like if nobody's listening to you, just go to the police.
Would you be able to approach the police
We can
directly?
try, we can try
You'll
if
try,
it's very
you'll
difficult
try.
situation.
Okay, who else? Who else would want to answer? Kavita?
So if a bad touch happens, like if you're not comfortable sharing with your parents, you can tell your teachers who you trust and teachers who have taught us about these things, especially about good touch and bad touch. You can ask them, this thing happened with me, and maybe they can then come to the higher authority like principal and the police.
Okay, who else? Who else raised the hand? We'll finish with Meet and then come to Ria.
There are different deaf associations also. We can ask them who are active and they can take strict actions. You can tell your parents also. And the
Complain
person,
again. Who is it? Okay.
parents, and also people who are confident, who do you trust, so you can go to them.
Okay, Ria.
If a bad touch happens and you're ashamed to share with your parents, or you can go to a friend who you trust. And I think it's important that you build that trust with your family members, also parents, so that you can openly share about all those things with them. Teachers also. I think it's important that you quickly go to your teachers and tell them. And if you are at a outing and there's a police station nearby and something happens there, then go to the police if your teachers and parents are not there. If the police, nobody, nothing is there, then and you're at a crowded place and you encounter that thing, you can go to a woman also, a lady who's there, so you can get their support.
Right, right. But earlier, as I said, if you experience a bad touch, then you can tell it to your parents, you can go near the police, or you can approach your teacher. But in case if it's the other way around, like if the few teachers are good, and I mean, if you experience of certain things, like whom will you approach if you
Principal,
experience it from
principal,
your teacher?
principal, principal, principal.
Principal. Okay, so what I'm saying is it's important to take that first step and tell your parents. In case you don't get the required help, in the end, you can, of course, approach the police. You cannot immediately, take that step, but your parents are your friends. So you belong to them. So you can, yeah, approach them, talk to them about it and then take the next step ahead. Okay, so Ria, yes.
But I have a doubt. So when women, but what about boys? If boys face bad touch, so I want to know, do they complain too, and what about their bad touch?
Yeah, that also happens. Like it's the same. Okay, so let me explain. Now, yeah, even like if someone does that, like pulling off your cheeks is fine. From behind, if someone touches you or touches your lips, is that all fine? What does
Rubs your
that mean
back.
if someone is tapping at your, I mean, someone is trying to,
Yeah.
touch your back? So these experiences, yeah, are faced more by women, but it's also the same. Even men do face that. And you shouldn't feel ashamed or uncomfortable, but stand up for yourself and voice out. And if you see if this is repetitive in nature, even in spite of you saying no to it, then it's better you talk about it and complain.
Mantosh is saying if something repetitively happens, so you must openly speak about it so they are more calm. Then you will be more
Yes, yes.
worried and distressed. So do not be afraid. Go and complain. Tell your friends or teachers so that the
Right,
person's behavior change comes up. So do not
right.
keep it to yourself.
Yeah, actually, the scenario is that you feel a little shy to open up, but no, you have to come forward and talk about it. Let's proceed to the next question. The fourth question. This question is something that you all have experienced. It's related to studies and stress and the burden of academics. So, can reading help in reducing the stress? Is that possible? How? Who would want to answer? Let me choose Kavita.
Me. So when you are stressed, right? Related to stressed,
Yes, yes, yes.
and when you read a book, like a academic book, or a story book, or a fun story, that automatically helps you express your emotions.
Yes. Does that reduce the stress if you read? I didn't get you. Can you explain again? Yeah, yeah, yeah. To reduce the stress, I was talking about.
Yes, it brings a more positive mindset.
Who else raised the hand? Ria, right? Okay, okay, wait. Let's have Archita first.
When you're talking about stress, so then you will feel isolated. So it's better that you have more fun activities so that the negatives reduce and you have more positives. So
Okay,
have
so
more fun.
I have a question. So what if you have stress and you go out, yeah, um and relieve the stress. So in case you cannot step out, then what would you do? Reading would help you in that
Yes, reading
sense.
is fun without fun. So yes, if you make reading fun, then and if it's a very funny story, then also it helps to reduce your stress.
Okay, nice. Then Meet Patel.
Same what they said. Same.
Okay, okay, okay. How about Ria?
Mantosh. So
Mantosh. How about Mantosh?
I would just like to add my tidbit to this. So when we're talking about reading, so many things come up like students are teasing you, teachers are also scolding you. So maybe you can have a discussion with the teacher so that your stress is less. So do not keep everything in your mind. Let it all out. So that spoils your learning also. So build that resilience. Fight those thoughts. Ask your teacher or a very close friend and share with them. So, who's your very close, trusted friend, and discuss with them whatever is going in your head? Or a teacher, who's your favorite teacher? Then come to them and tell them that this problem is going on, and they will help you. And maybe if other students are troubling you, the teacher will then tell them to change the behavior.
Okay, okay. So Ria.
I would like to add what Mantosh said. So, it's good to tell the teachers, but when we talk about ourselves, like when you are stressed, like it harms you physically also. You can get sick and it builds up in your body. So it then causes other ailments like BP and all those things. So it's better that you set your mind
How do you
right.
overcome?
You can
How do
read
you
books,
solve this?
and then stories and all those things, whatever calms you. So for deaf, I think reading is really good and it can become fun and enjoyable. So it's really important, whatever interests you, to get rid of stress.
Okay, good. Good experiences. So we have our last question. Last question. So what is your biggest dream for children's future? Okay, we will have the answers one by one. So Meet, you go first. Bank.
So why am I talking about banks? So that you get to know about accounting and all those things. I'm interested in that. So yes, I don't know, but that's my aim, and I would go on that journey and try to be a banker.
Oh, that's nice. Ria.
For me, I love cooking. So
Oh,
yes, I
chef,
want to be a
chef.
chef. Why? Because I saw my mother. I used to be with her in kitchen. Used to see her cooking. So in the future, I want to like set up and be proud that a deaf chef is there in India, have a own kitchen. So have a whole restaurant with all deaf people from the service staff to everyone. Yes, this is a
Okay,
journey that
good.
I want to be successful and achieve that dream. Yes, it's very close to my heart.
Yeah, hope to see you achieving that. Mantosh,
Thank you. That's a good question. So my aim is to be a travel traveler.
traveler, traveling the world
India,
in
world,
car,
yes, yes,
India.
yes. I want to get a jeep and then travel.
Oh, Jeep. Okay,
Yes,
Jeep.
jeep car. But the aim will be traveling to also get different experiences, perspectives, and get all that knowledge, and also be a
Vlogger,
vlogger.
VLOGG. Oh, okay, okay. Vlogger about
Yes, make
places,
videos.
travel, explaining about all that, right?
Use
Yes.
social media to share all that content with others. And other deaf people can also experience what I have experienced. So I don't see like there are not many deaf bloggers. So I want to see and know about other places and share that knowledge with others. And I want to share it from my deaf experience, which is totally unique. And gather all that and then spread it to social media. And then other deaf people can see it. And yes, I want to enjoy traveling in my Jeep.
Oh, that's a very nice dream. Archita?
So I have
Yeah, yeah.
two. I just want, first I said I want to be a teacher.
Please go ahead.
I want to teach a curriculum that is helpful for the deaf children. So I hope that comes into fruition. And second is football. F F O O
Okay, F
T B A L.
O O T. Oh,
I love
football. Oh,
football.
you
I
like
love enjoy
football?
playing football.
Woman, wow. That's
Yeah,
really nice.
women can also play football, yes. So yes, here at our school, like all the boys and the girls.
Who's the one who's tutoring you? Okay.
So the boys only, like the teachers also showed us how to play football. So I saw it's really easy. So yes, I want to be like football teacher, a coach as well.
And you have a third thing you said, right?
These two and these two.
Okay, let's proceed. Let's have it from Kavita.
I have three.
Oh, that's lovely.
First is I want to be a badminton champion.
Oh,
I
badminton.
love that sport. I every day play with my sister badminton. It really excites me, and I want to be achiever in the field of badminton. I hope I achieve good. Then,
Good, good.
secondly, chess.
Chess.
Yes, chess really excites me. I play with my sister a lot, and I hope I achieve something in chess as well, and want to make deaf people
Nice.
proud. And then third one also really interests me. I've dreamt a lot about this thing that I hope I achieve in all these ways, and I'm really hopeful about it.
Okay, so you all have dreams, and I want you to keep that in your mind. And if you still, you shouldn't give up. Keep up with your dreams, and all the very best. Kavita, yeah, you want to say something?
First, Mantosh, then I will share.
Okay,
I'm
Mantosh.
to done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm
You're
done.
done. You're done. Okay, Kavita then.
So badminton also like so there are other ways like if I fail chess then I have backups like I can be a navy merchant also. So yes, I will try my feet in
Okay,
everything.
okay. Archita,
So even if in football matches we lose, we do not say we lose. We say yes, we can do it. We will learn from our mistakes and we continue going.
good, good. So done. Are we done? Okay. Okay, so we are finished with questions. So we'll have the platform open for questions from the audience. Hello, everyone. All good? Okay, all clear? Ready? Yeah. So now I have asked questions, two questions to each of them, and we had a open discussion also. And now, if you have any kind of questions, you can raise your hand and please ask them.
I have a question to Ria.
Ria, the question is for you. Is it clear? Okay, I wasn't able to turn on. Okay, so now it's clear.
My question to you, Ria, is I
I think
had
your
one doubt.
video is frozen. 1 second.
It's lagging. Okay. Can you see me
You
clearly
can
now?
go. You can go a bit slow.
Okay. So earlier you said that you want to go to America. There are no barriers, no challenges. But can you explain more about that?
America is my dream. I love the place.
But you said like there are no barriers there.
Yeah, with regards to job, accessibility, uh, I mean, there's everything there comparatively. And yeah, when it comes to having an interpreter for communication, there's full accessibility there. But where in India? Like it's only 50% of it.
So a follow-up question. So what about coming up like with jobs?
Yes, so
Can you elaborate more on that?
I have no experience with regards to job, but I've seen that. Like I have awareness in this regard. So
Oh, okay. So that's your
awareness
dream. Okay. All
or
right.
dream,
Thank you. So yes.
dream.
Mhm.
Any questions? Rohit, uh, you can turn on your camera. Who do you want to ask question to? Yes, you raised your hand, right? Yeah. Who is it you want to ask the question to?
Are you? Am I spot Rohit? Oh, okay. Thank you.
Rohit.
So the question,
Who is it? Or is it to me? Uh,
Reno. Oh, okay.
okay, Renu, me. Okay.
So the question to all of the five panelists. So when you're talking about stress and reading helps to de-stress, so I would like to add that you can do dancing, exercising, and do different activities.
Right, right.
So those things help. So maybe you can talk about dancing, painting as well. So just wanted to ask, is that
Yes,
correct?
good. Right. Yes, that helps in relieving the stress. Exercising, drawing, going out, reading. So, yeah, possibilities are there. You can take up anything.
So those help, right? Dancing and painting
Yes,
also.
yes, 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 yes. Whatever interests you. Yeah,
Yes,
thank you
that
for adding.
helps us to express ourselves. Good, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for adding that. Okay. Uh, Himanshi.
All right, thank you. So I'm not choosing any panelist. It's an open question to all of them. Yes. So reading helps us to like overcome stress. and reading can be fun. But when we talk about our lives, so when reading, you're doing it's not just for stress, but if your environment is not good, friends are fighting and everything, so then that harms you. So that environment is never going to change. So that negativity is going to be there. But what you can work on yourself is in your control is that you learn good
Right.
things from the books, and then other people can see your behavior, and you can be a bad role, you can be a good role model, and their bad behavior can be changed. And your parents also, if you have some issues in the home, you need to create a more positive and healthy environment so that the change comes, so the change comes from you. So not just reading, but like other ways also. So I think it's important that you don't get any other issues, health issues. So maybe you can do meditation, yoga, and exercising. That helps. All right. Okay. Yes. Please continue. Himanshi. So all the other issues come up. So yes, yoga, exercising, all those things help. But when we talk about stress, I think reading really helps to solve the issue.
Yeah, good. Thank you for giving that insight. Any other questions, or are we done? No more questions? Okay. Who raised the hand? Mantosh. Okay. Mantosh, you have a question, right? One second. Uh, Mantosh on the spotlight.
Okay.
One second. Okay. Please go ahead with your question.
So yes, I'm not pointing to anyone. So yes, thank you all for sharing your statements and comments. I just wanted to add to all the children, you need to think that do not think the same way, like stress and all those things, and need to be resilient. Like see what calms you down, what's comfortable to you, and you need to understand what's your skill and talent. If a person is really good at academics, do not think in a more competitive way. Will it help you or not? That will not help you. Maybe that person loves studying, the education is their forte. Maybe somebody's really good at science or somebody's good with English. Everybody has the skills. So we all can't be on the same mindset. For example, there's this boy. He's excellent at studies. He scores so good. He signs so well, writes the answer well. So you should not see it as a challenge. Do not have that competitive nature. Do not be jealous of them. Like, hey, they are progressing well and I'm not doing it. So you need to find your skill. You need to find what works for you and take that path so that you also achieve success. Think in the right way. See logically and understand like what's the concept about and what helps you in learning in a better way. And keep thinking on new things and new ideas. And when we're talking about teachers, so from morning to evening, for example, 6, 7, 8. So there are different routine from 8 to 4. When the teachers are teaching, they're teaching in different topics. When that's done, children need to work 80%. Teachers do the 20% work. They help you, and we need to come up with new ideas. You need not be dependent on the teachers. So, for you to learn, it's important that you activate your brain. You do different activities, and you will be successful. So, it's better to
Yes,
understand
yes.
that all of us need to work together. Support your friends. Do not disconnect with others. Do not harm each other and create a happy learning environment. Understood? Thank you and hope all the
Yeah,
best.
that's good. Thank you. Okay, we'll just remove you from the spotlight. We have Manthan. Manthan, yes, you have a question for me, or
It's
is it open for all?
for all the five panelists. So, one question anybody can answer. So, what my experience has been like when I discuss with other deaf students, they say it's better go read and do not go on the same ways. But while growing up, they go past so many years, they keep talking with each other, and they do not get any routine or schedule. Like, they not get access to information. So, here a million is there, Odjet is there. So, they are encouraging that deaf children should work hard and they progress well. So, I see that's good. But now I'm also working hard. I've made a schedule, a timetable. But other children, they are not benefiting. They are just always focused on enjoying. We are in the same school, but they would like to just go out. And I want to learn, I want to study, but I also want to have fun. But sometimes it's better to like take a break from studying and go for fun. But I see there's this balance where the children are always having fun, and we need to create that healthy environment where we all can come together, have group learning, and share our experiences, have discussions. Hey, I read this. What do you think about this thing? So I don't see that's there. So how to solve this?
Good, yeah. So, who would want to answer? Hello. Is it only for the five panelists who, I mean,
Renu,
only they are supposed to answer?
Renu, you can do it, or the panelist, or any of the participants if they would like to answer.
Okay, no one.
With me.
Meet.
So you talked about creating a timetable and schedule. So I think it's better we can counsel them and tell them, explain to them. It will take time to bring that change. So you have to work hard. You need to meet each of them and create
Yeah,
that
that's
bonding
true.
with
That's
others.
true.
So you need to find a way in the way that they understand and explain to them in that way. Do not isolate yourself. Do not think that I am alone. They are always having fun, not studying. But it's possible that you can aim and get that thing.
Yeah, that's true. But sometimes it's like you want to, there's this interest to know something more, right?
You will have to take the action, and maybe if they are not listening to you after explaining, then you show that you are successful, and then they will say, oh, we made a stupid mistake, and then later on they will come back to you and ask you, hey, can you support us?
Yeah, that's right. Okay, let me add something just for clarity. So, yeah, sometimes you feel like having fun, but it's not possible either to just always be into reading and studies. There should be a balance of everything, like having fun, going out and studying. So without the other thing would be a waste. So it's important to have everything in balance so that you can progress. And the one who takes the decision, yeah, I mean, there is no proper training at the school level, so there is lack of awareness, and the kids suffer the loss. It's not that they have to be handed over with. I mean, it's important to know what interests that particular deaf individual. For example, and the teacher should find out that.
What is the interest and motivation of each child? Give them accordingly. If I have more questions, I will do ask. Thank you.
Are we done with the questions? Okay, someone has raised a hand. Shri Ram. Okay, that would be the last question. Uh, you are
Society, I've seen one doubt is there, one challenge that earlier, like you were saying about stress and reading helps you to calm down. And there were other options. I would like to add, my question is, if you're stressed, maybe you had a fight with someone and that's all in your mind, and you go to your family and friends and they give you something funny and fun instance and you laugh it out. So will that also help, like sharing with others?
yeah. So is that question for me or is
Anybody
it
can
open for
answer
all?
it. Anyone can
Okay.
answer.
You have to choose. Okay. Anyone would.
If
Okay.
generally people like they talk and have fun, so like is that a better way of solving your stress?
Uh, okay. Yeah. So Shriram has a question. So anyone would want to answer? Would anyone be able to answer for the question? Uh, Mantosh. Okay.
So what I've seen, like whenever like somebody's in a doubt or in a rut and they are stressed about a situation, and like you said, like reading helps to distress. And I would like to add, sometimes when you're stressed, you can meet a close family member or friend and you talk to them, you have fun and a good laugh. And after that, your stress reduces. So is it a good solution, like talking to others as well? Mantosh is saying, so whenever you are in that situation, now I'm talking about you have some fun enjoyment time. Will that help you to like get rid of those negative thoughts? Ria says, yeah, absolutely. For example, when you're having fun, you're enjoying good time. Can you see me? You're enjoying like when you travel also, that time also having fun. Your mind goes away from those thoughts. And if you go away from that environment and you are in a more fun, safe, enjoyable environment, automatically the positive thoughts come up. So yeah.
Okay. So Meet, do you want to answer?
So yeah, when you have good experiences, you then start dreaming about good experiences also, and that helps you to like get rid of the stress.
Yeah. So it's not like you approaching, but instead, someone coming to you and sharing certain things, right?
Sriram says it's not about me sharing about the situation also. It's about me going and just talking to them. They give me a very positive thing, and the thing that was at the back of my mind that goes away.
Okay, so that would be a different question. Okay, so for instance, I'm stressed and you don't feel like sharing, you want to keep that within yourself. So you never know the other person if he or she is in stress. So,
They simply talk to you and
yeah,
you feel better.
feel better. So when you see a person, I mean, you cannot make out if a person is in stress, right? So who decides that? Yeah. For instance, you are not feeling well, you have an upset stomach. Then once you puke, you feel good, right? So it's something like that. When you share, you feel good.
So you mean to say like if something is going in your head, it's better to go and speak about it?
Yeah, it's like it's not going to benefit you if you just keep